Hey everyone, so this would be an unfair speed test here between the Samsung Tab S6 Lite from 2022, so this is the new version of this tablet, versus the Samsung Tab S7, or in this case the S7 Plus. And to make it even more unfair, this is actually the top of the line one that you could buy at the time. So this is actually rocking 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is a beast of a tablet. This has 4 gigabytes of RAM, and of course, this has a better processor in it than what this guy has in it. This also costs like the one I have here. I think is about 3-ish times the price of what that one cost, if not even 4 times the price. So this is an unfair comparison, and of course I get that. But let's jump on into it here. Both are on the same Wi-Fi, which is my home Wi-Fi, and both have been cleared of their histories. Both are running on dark mode here as well. So we'll do Pokemon.com at first here. And there we go. This is 10.4 inches. This is 12.4 inches. So you have 2 more inches of real estate to work with. And you guys can probably see it doesn't really fit on in the screen. My camera can't pick up the entire thing very well without knocking over my tripod, basically. So, yeah, this thing is huge. But now they actually have the S8 Ultra, which is even bigger. And we'll just hit accept on those. Let's go ahead. We are going to go into desktop site. So this is, even though it has a bunch of pictures and everything, seems to be a pretty dang easy website for tablets to load in. Both of these give the little motion there. If you guys watch it down there, watch it over there, you'll see. Site's kind of hard to navigate. You have to touch certain areas, otherwise it doesn't move. You guys watch these. See, it gives you a little motion. And you kind of leave out Weedle. There we go. And so you have to touch the white parts. You touch like the video that just doesn't move. Go ahead and hit the card. That's a pretty cool looking little card. So these are both actually pretty close to each other on this website. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of that. Let's go into new website I'm adding into these videos. Is going to be apple.com. 1, 2, and 3. Which again, I don't think is a hard website to load in. But I think it's a website a lot of people do go to. And you guys can see the S7 is going to be faster. I'm sorry if I mess up these names. They're just so similar. And yeah, it was almost instant. Like I said, this isn't bad. But of course, this is going to be faster. iPad Air. Let's go ahead and hit buy. I'm not actually going to buy it, but I was going to hit buy. Both of these are on the same brightness levels, or about halfway up as well. And when we get to the speaker test, these both do have Dolby Atmos as well. As I hit things I don't mean to hit. Let's say we want the blue one. Let's say we want the 256 gig. So both of these are nice and smooth. Yeah, they look good. Both of these look good. And we'll do one more heavier website, which is bestbuy.com. If you guys know why budget tablets struggle with this website, please let me know. But budget tablets can struggle a bit more than premium tablets do with this website. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll just hit clearance, open box, and more. So both of these are doing pretty good right now. Let's go ahead and hit the clearance toys, games, and more savings. Both of these are loading pretty well. I was hoping for something that's not a Dell, like some Pokemon cards. Alright, let's go ahead and hit That's not the same thing. Alright, we're just going to go ahead here and hit the this first one for only $6.49. Again, both of these have been cleared of their browsing histories. We scroll up here, you can see this stuff is still coming in. This is already loaded in. So there's not a gigantic difference actually between these two as far as loading in speed goes, but there is a difference. There we go. Leave that open. It's going to the Play Store. I said the Play Store. Do a search here. Type in Garmin or swipe in Garmin and go. That was actually faster, which is surprising. There we go, it's head. That's one. Both those are pretty dang on point. Next, we'll do a quick gaming test of just Roblox here. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and then I cannot go into the same game at the same time. Alright, so here is Royal High in Roblox. It is in automatic graphics right now. Hit explore. We're going to go to Sunset Island. That's what I'm most familiar with in this game for this type of video. And this is actually doing pretty good so far. Except for the boat's not loaded in, but it's not super choppy. Still sitting on an invisible boat, but that's okay. The world is plummeting into the ocean apparently though. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. Well, that's quite interesting. There it is. That was quite something. It's still loading in. That was very weird though. The textures are not quite right. Okay. So, puffs of smoke are nice and smooth. Man, this is really surprising how good this is running right now. Once it decided to load in all the way. This is beautiful. I am 100% surprised at how well this is loading in this game. Budget tablets cannot load in this game this well. I mean, this is fantastic. I can't even tell you guys how surprised I am. Let's see, they seem to have gotten rid of all the sea life. I don't know why. It used to be really cool underneath. Nice and bright. Whole bunch of sea life, whales and stuff. Wow. Honestly, guys, I was expecting this to be choppy and not load in very well, especially in automatic graphics. The world's still going into the ocean there. So I click underneath. Yeah, that's a bit weird. When's he running to it? Whee! Okay, that's not supposed to be like that, I don't think. Definitely not. So that's weird, but otherwise this is loading in fantastic. Alright, then moving on into the S6 Plus. S7 Plus. I told you I'll mess up these names. We have this on full-blown graphics here. I cannot even tell you guys how surprised I am with the S6 Lite being able to load in Royal High with, I would say, no issue, but you guys all saw that weirdness that was going on. And of course, it's going to be nighttime. Okay, there we go. But now you can see, here is a boat. There's a person just getting ran over by said boat. Get off the boat, please. Okay, this is how it's supposed to load in without the world being sucked into the ocean. So on this, max graphics, the fire is just going. There are no puffs of it. Waterfall is super nice and smooth. See, everything's super nice and bright. That person's floating through the air, which is kind of weird. This is, again, max graphics, so it's a little bit different than lower graphics. Still no sea life. I don't know why they got rid of sea life, but they did. You guys get the point, though. I'm really surprised with the S6 Lite, though. Just curious, this is in max graphics on the S6 Lite. The boat is loaded in. Again, this is, I just had to see this, how well it did max graphics here. Tablets like the non-plus version of the Amazon Fire HD 10 does not even load in I think not even in low graphics. They just kicked you from the game. That is amazing. Like, this is amazing, guys. It's smooth. It's loading in well. I just had to see if this is... I usually do not even try budget tablets in max graphics. Like, the iPads can do it, but I didn't think any of these would be able to do it. Okay. I'm really surprised at how well the S6 Lite is doing. I keep saying that, but holy cow. Alright, let's go back into these. Both of those were fantastic there. Back into that. And I know I only have 3 apps open, but one of them is a game. So both are fine with doing that. You guys let me know, how many apps do you usually keep open at once? Me, myself, I go crazy and I get rid of like every app. Even at times when I don't really mean to, I just get rid of things that I'm not using. So like I'll have like when I'm done web browsing, I get out of it. You know, if I'm done doing whatever, done doing a game, I get out of it right away. I don't go keep multiple apps open. I know some people do, but I do not. I don't know why, but it kind of bothers me to have multiple apps open at the same time if you're not actually using them. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll do a speaker test here. We're going to start off with the small one. You have a speaker right here, and the side's a bit darker. There's another speaker right here. It's dual speakered. Sorry, no, it's hard to see that one. Both of these have Dolby Atmos turned on, like I showed before. I think I showed before. Speaker is up all the way. So S6 Lite sounds really good. 2 speakers, it's nice and loud, it sounds good. No complaints. Then on the S7 Plus here we have 1, 2. Then there is, make sure I can show you guys that, 3 and 4. So this is quad speakers. I'm gonna turn this up the right way. Of course, same song, about the same spot in the song. That I own and know I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then follow home. But if you want to travel, then go alone. So of course this sounds really good as well. This is probably a bit louder and probably sounds a little bit better. But I mean, again, this S6 Lite is really surprising. I really did not expect it to do so well. I know, yeah, it's like, I can't even tell you guys how shocked I am at how good that device is for the price tag, for being Android, for being, compared to other Androids out there, that is probably one of my favorite now, if not my favorite budget Android tablet. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think though. I mean, I'm just mind boggled right now with how good this little tablet was. Yeah. Again, you guys let me know what you think. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you guys have a good one. See y'all next time. Goodbye.